In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 NHL games happening on March 12, 2022. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets. As we provide these videos on a daily basis, I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 NHL games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 2 betting picks a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. New York Rangers versus Dallas Stars. The New York Rangers face the Dallas Stars in a matchup between two teams that have looked great recently and are fighting for position in the Stanley Cup playoffs. The Rangers have won 36 of their 58 games but have lost back-to-back games, while the Stars have won 32 of their 56 games, including 7 of their last 10 games. The Rangers are looking to improve in the Metropolitan Division, while the Stars look to gain ground in the Central Division and the Western Conference. And the upcoming game should be a great one as a result. Dallas has dominated this head-to-head series with New York, as the Stars have won 6 of the last 8 against the Rangers. Dallas plays very well on its home ice, as the Stars have won 25 of the last 34 at home. New York struggles on the road, as the Rangers have lost 5 out of the last 7 away from the Big Apple. Dallas 23-year-old goaltender Jake Oettinger has a goals against average of just 2.3 and has a save percentage of .922. Dallas is 13th in the NHL in goals against at 2.86 goals per game. New York struggles at times scoring, as the Rangers are averaging only 2.91 goals per game and are taking an average of only 28.6 shots per game, which is 30th in the league. Dallas is rock solid at home, and I think they find a way to get another victory in this one. So the Dallas Stars money line is our full game side pick. Coming into this game, the Rangers have an over-under record of 21 to 36 to 1. When playing on the road, the over is hitting less than half the time, going 11 to 19 to 1. On the season, 41% of New York's games have gone for at least 6 goals or more, with 46% of the scoring coming from the Rangers. Coming into this game, the Stars have an over-under record of 24 to 31 to 1. However, when playing at home, the over has fared better, going 14 to 14. On the season, 45% of Dallas's games have gone for at least 6 goals or more, with 54% of the scoring coming from the Stars. When these two NHL rivals meet on the ice, the total has finished under in 6 of the last 8 played in Dallas and in 12 of the last 17 overall between the two. Dallas has seen the total finish under in 20 of the last 31 played on 3 days or more of rest, and New York have seen the total finish under in for the last 5 played on a Saturday. New York has the 3rd best goals against average at 2.55 goals per game, and Rangers goalie Igor Shesterkin has a 2.02 goals against average. Both the Rangers and the Stars have been led by their defenses all season, and both units look to step up and control this game from the opening puck drop. The Stars should limit the Rangers' offense with Ryan Suter, Esa Lindell, and the rest of the defensive unit stepping up at the blue line and cutting off angles to the net on the odd man rush, while goaltender Jake Oettinger makes plenty of big saves in the net. The Rangers should eliminate and potentially shut out the Stars' offense that is scoring only 2.91 goals per game, with Adam Fox, Ryan Lindgren, Jacob Trouba, and the rest of the defensive unit forcing turnovers in the neutral zone and defensive zone alike, while goaltender Igor Shesterkin blanks the Stars' shots on the net. This should be a low-scoring game controlled by both defenses. So under the projected total is our full game total pick. Los Angeles Kings versus San Jose Sharks. The Los Angeles Kings face the San Jose Sharks for the 2nd time in the week, with both teams heading in opposite directions this season. The Kings have won 32 of their 59 games, including 7 of their last 10 games, while the Sharks have won only 25 of their 57 games, but are coming off a 4-3 win against the Kings. Both teams are looking to make up ground in the Pacific Division as well as the Western Conference playoff picture, and the upcoming game should be a good one as a result. Los Angeles is 9-1 in their last 10 road games and 6-1 in their last 7 games as a favorite, while the over is 3-0 to 1 in the second half of a home and home matchup. San Jose is 1-9 in their last 10 games as a home underdog and 0-5 in their last 5 games following a win, while the under is 6-1 in their last 7 games following a win. The Kings are having a great season and look to exploit mismatches on both ends of the ice. The Kings should find the back of the net throughout the game, with Adrian Kemp, Philip Danault, and the rest of the forward unit carrying the puck into the offensive zone and creating open shots with great puck movement near the net. The Kings should also limit the Sharks' offense with Matt Roy, Ali Mata, and the rest of the defensive unit creating turnovers in the defensive zone and limiting shots on the net, allowing goaltender Calvin Peterson to make plenty of easy saves. I get the case to be made for a home dog in most spots, and the Sharks just beat the Kings. However, the Kings do their best work by far on the road as of late, and I just want no part of this Sharks team. I'll side with the Kings and the reasonable price on the road here, so the Los Angeles Kings money line is our full game side pick. Coming into this game, the Kings have an over-under record of 26-33. When playing on the road, the over is hitting less than half the time, going 11-19. On the season, 46% of Los Angeles' games have gone for at least 6 goals or more, with 49% of the scoring coming from the Kings coming into this game. The Sharks have an over-under record of 23-34. When playing at home, the over is hitting less than half the time, going 13-16. On the season, 40% of San Jose's games have gone for at least 6 goals or more, with 45% of the scoring coming from the Sharks. The last game between these two teams was a 7-goal game, and it's easy to think that the upcoming game will be another high-scoring one. However, both teams have been led by their defenses and look to step up and control this game from the opening puck drop. The Sharks should limit the Kings' offense, which is scoring only 2.93 goals per game, with Brent Burns, Jacob Middleton, and the rest of the defensive unit creating turnovers in the defensive zone while limiting shooting lanes, allowing goaltender Adin Hill to make plenty of easy saves. The Kings, who have allowed only 9 goals in the last 4 games, should eliminate and potentially shut out the Sharks' offense that is only scoring 2.58 goals per game, with Matt Roy, Ali Mata, Tobias Bjornfot, and the rest of the defensive unit forcing turnovers in the neutral zone and defensive zone alike, while Calvin Peterson blanks the Sharks' shots on the net. Look for this to be a low-scoring game, so under the projected total is our full game total pick. Tampa Bay Lightning versus Edmonton Oilers. It is a battle of two of the most talented teams in the NHL on Saturday when the Tampa Bay Lightning take on the Edmonton Oilers. Tampa Bay lost their second straight game when they fell to the Calgary Flames on Thursday. The Lightning are 7-3-0 in their last 10 and are 27-30 against the spread. The Oilers defeated the Washington Capitals in overtime on Wednesday, 4-3. Edmonton is 4-5-1 in their last 10 and they are 25-33 against the spread. The Lightning beat the Oilers at home on February 24th 5-3, and while they have won their last 5 games facing them, they have lost 2 of their last 8 road games against them. They have given up 11 goals in their last 2 games, and while a great attack, they only scored 1 goal in their last game. Tampa Bay has lost 3 in a row twice this season, but this game will not mark a third time. They will play much better on both sides of the ice than they did in the last game and look like the team we are used to seeing. The Oilers have given up 15 goals in their last 4 games, and their defense will struggle in this game facing a more than solid Lightning attack. Tampa Bay will bounce back from 2 straight losses with a solid all-around game and a win over the Oilers, sending them to their 4th loss in 5 games. So the Tampa Bay Lightning money line is our full game side pick. In Tampa Bay's 57 games, the over has hit in over half of their games, going 31-26. So far, taking the over when the Lightning are playing away from home has been a good bet with an over-under record of 19-10. On the season, 58% of Tampa Bay's games have gone for at least 6 goals or more, with 54% of the scoring coming from the Lightning. Coming into this game, the Oilers have an over-under record of 28-29-1. However, when playing at home, the over has fared better, going 15-12. On the season, 64% of Edmonton's games have gone for at least 6 goals or more, with 52% of the scoring coming from the Oilers. Tampa Bay has gone over in 9 of their last 12 on the road, while Edmonton has gone over in 4 straight games at home. In addition, 9 or more goals have been scored in 2 of the first 3 games of this road trip for the Lightning, while the Oilers have seen 7 total goals scored in 3 of their last 4 games. These teams combined for 8 goals the last time they met. The Tampa Bay Lightning attack will be much better in this game facing an Edmonton defense that has given up 15 goals in their last 4 games and only ranks 23rd in the league in goals against per game. Tampa will light the lamp a few times and the Oilers will do so as well, while the Lightning will play better defense than their last 2 games, where they gave up 11 goals. They will give up multiple goals in this game. This non-conference affair will be far from a defensive game. Plus, with both Vasilevsky and Smith struggling of late, the over would seem the smart pick. The fact that this contest is loaded with scorers only adds to the conjecture that the over is the right pick. So over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.